Hey there, Tiger fans. Welcome to Paul Brown Tiger Stadium, where the Massillon Tigers are up against the Canal Winchester Indians. Just like the start of the season, I'm here with my man, Braden Geyer. How are you feeling about tonight?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm glad to be back here with you, Robert. I mean, it's going to be our last game that we're filming of the season, so I'm pretty hyped, super excited. I'm just glad to be here.
Here come the Tigers. Coming out a little early, it almost seems like. Got a nice pump crowd tonight. Great weather. Looking for a great game.
I mean, yeah, they haven't even kicked off yet, and it's already pitch black outside. Don't know how much I like that.
Really just sets the mood for a nice Friday night football. This is the second round of the Division II playoffs for Region 7.
God bless America, land of the free.
Who will now go silent for the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, with Mr. Chris Nussbaum directing, please stand and join in the singing of our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner.
Always nice to hear from the band. Been working all season long. Hopefully for more games to come for the Tigers.
Everyone here at WHS-TV and MCTV would like to thank the following sponsors for their financial support, allowing us to bring you tonight's playoff game. Erie Street Pub, Friends and Family Credit Union, Shanklin Heating, Home Appliance, Doring Vision Center, the Massillon YMCA, Discount Tire Outlet, Huckel Tile, Joey's Kendall Tavern, Mears Nissan, Massillon Boys and Girls Club, Medicap Pharmacy, Ortho United, Fat Daddy Meats, Discount Outlet in Massillon, and MCTV. Thank you to all of our sponsors.
I just want to highlight again how great the weather looks tonight. It is November 4th, and I believe it is 66, 65 degrees. Like prime September weather, if you ask me. It does seem that Massillon is going to receive the ball. Winchester's kicking team is coming out. Kicking for them is number 16, Evan Rardon. A lot of ambition in this home side of the stands tonight. Win to see Tigers bring home another win. In the back for the Tigers is number 10, Zach Liebler, along with number 19, Kyler Wiggins. Potentially receive this ball. Looks like the referees are talking right now, holding up the game a little bit. Maybe a problem with equipment. Seems like there was a sideline problem there, moving people. Now we're ready to get this game started. Both sides are going crazy right now. Kick is up. What a leg on this kid. Whistles are already blown. Now the Massillon offense is coming out at the QB position. It's number 2, Jalen Slaughter. Like usual, number 4, Wiltro Hartson at the running back position. Seen it with this Massillon offense all season long. They love running him. Keep going till you can't. Slaughter and Wiltro Hartson in the back. Slaughter takes a snap, hand off to Wiltro Hartson, and immediately taken down by number 38. Harley Hanna bringing a swift stop to the Tiger run immediately, making it 2nd and 10, right at the line of scrimmage. Two receivers on the right side. Slaughter takes the snap, drops back for a pass. Pass going down to number 18, Ardell Banks. Overthrown just a little bit. This is going to be incomplete, 3rd down for the Tigers. That was intended for number 18, Ardell Banks. It is 3rd and 10 for the Tigers with 11 minutes, 26 seconds left on the clock. Two receivers to the right, to the left. And the defense went off sides. Going to bring him up 5 more yards.
Dead ball. Encroachment on the defense. 5 yards. Repeat 3rd down.
That's now making it 3rd and 5 for the Tigers. Slaughter takes the snap, hand off to Wiltro Hartson. Once again is stopped right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up 4th down. That was again by number 38. Looks to be led by number 38, Harley Hanna.
Let's take a look at our replay here. You can see Hartson pushing up the center and just swiftly brought down by just a big herd of Canal Winchester men.
Big hurdle for tonight is going to be getting around that D-line. What we hear from him is that this D-line, it really is something else. Maybe the best that the Tigers have seen all season long. Now to punt this one away, number 87, Nolan Hendricks. Punt is up. Reception was by number 2, Carson Martino for Canal Winchester. Now the Massillon defense is coming out, potentially to get a stop or a turnover. Also, the Canal Winchester offense potentially get a touchdown and lead this early in the game.
Canal Winchester takes over 1st and 10 on their own 35.
Sitting in the QB position is Maxton Bruner, number 15. Bruner takes a snap. Looks like he's going to run it himself. Brought down by number 30 for the Tigers.
Number 15, Maxton Bruner with the quarterback.
It is Dier Pringle.
Take a look at our replay here. You can see Bruner pushes right up the center to the right a little bit.
Michael Wright Jr. in on the stop for the Tigers.
Corey Howard sitting at the running back position. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Bruner takes a snap. Handoff. Number 33. Looks to be brought down by combination of the Tiger defense, mainly by number 52, Marcus Moore, leading the charge for the Tigers, bringing up 2nd down, 3rd down. put him on the 43. Two receivers to the right, to the left, one to the right. Bruder takes a snap, hand off to Howard, or Corey, and immediately almost taken down behind the line of scrimmage by number 33, Cody Fair.
Take a look at our replay here. You can see the handoff to Howard, and you can see number 33, Cody Fair, just get in there, make that tackle, and preventing any more yards to gain.
Great read by number 33, Cody Fair. One of the inside linebackers for the Tigers. Now Canal Winchester looking to punt this one away. Punt is up. Looks almost like a high punt. It's going to come down. It's going to keep rolling to about the 18-yard line. Deere Pringle was intended to take that. Went out of bounds. Tiger offense is coming back out almost exactly where they started.
After the punt, the Tigers take over first and 10 on their own 20.
Once again, Jalen Slaughter and Wiltro Hartson in the backfield for the Tigers. Slaughter takes a snap, handoff to Wiltro Hartson. Is finding a little bit of success compared to his first couple runs. Taken down by number 3, Bobby Davis.
See Hartson here find that gap right up the middle and just shoots right down without anybody in his way.
Bobby Davies with a nice tackle there. Also tripped up by Mason Sickles for Winchester. Slaughter takes a snap, looking to run this one up the middle again. Not much success there. Brought down by number 44, Devontae or Courtney for Winchester, bringing up second down, 2nd and 9 on the 33-yard line. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Slaughter takes a snap, another handoff to Wiltro Hartson, making his way around the outside of the line, picking up another first down for the Tigers, swiftly taken down by number 21, Elijah Mason.
You see Hartson sweeps to the left here. Wide open field, gets the first down for the Tigers.
Really almost just barreling through two Winchester defenders. Just putting them on the 47. Slaughter takes a snap, hand off to number 19, Kyler Wiggins. Isn't finding much room to go. Wrapped up by number 3, Bobby Davies, once again to be taken down.
Number 19, Kyler Wiggins with the run to the outside.
Picking up another gain for the Tigers, bringing up second down on the 49-yard line. Slaughter once again taking a snap, dropping back for a pass. It's going to be way a little short. Once again intended for number 18, Ardell Banks. Bringing up third down.
Take a look at our replay here. You see Slaughter's pass just a little short of Ardell Banks, number 18.
It is third down on the 49-yard line. Slaughter takes the snap, dropping back once again for a pass, being pressured by the D-line. Dropped down on the line of scrimmage, bringing up fourth down. Massillon punt team is coming once again back out.
Take a look at our replay here. You can see the pressure is put on Slaughter. Decides to run it up the middle before quickly getting taken down by the defense.
By Eli Spurl.
Number 87, Nolan Hendricks back to punt for the Tigers.
Once again, to punt this one for the Tigers is number 87, Nolan Hendricks. Punt is up. Makes it to run, goes out of bounds at around the 26-yard line. Both teams really at a stalemate right now. There is 6 minutes and 10 seconds left on the clock. Whichever team wins tonight will go up against the winner of the Big Walnut game or Watkins Memorial. Winner of that game next Friday. Keep you posted on the score. Bruner takes a snap, hand off to number 6 for the Indians. Kasim Wade brought down by number 9 for the Tigers, Maverick Clark.
If you take a look at our replay here, you can see the handoff, pushes to the right, tries to break through that defensive line, is just not able to get right through there.
Second down for the Indians, putting them on about 29-yard line. Bruner takes a snap, dropping back for a pass. Ooh, and a little high there. Pass intended.
Take a look at our MCTV replay. You see Bruner's pass is just nearly right over the head. You can see number 1, Jaden Bluggs in the mask. Gets a little excited there, tries to make that interception.
Third down. That pass was intended for Carson Martino, number 3 for the Winchester Indians. Flags are up.
Timeout. Canal Winchester. Their first timeout.
We will be right back after this word from MCTV.
Our family relies on the internet every day. We both work from home at times, so our Wi-Fi has to be fast and reliable. We learn with it, laugh with it, and count on it for lots of devices in our home.
Your family depends on quality internet and Wi-Fi. That's why MCTV provides internet speeds and whole home Wi-Fi to keep you close to what matters most. To learn more about our internet and Wi-Fi options, visit mctvohio.com.
This is a 2023 Nissan Pathfinder. With 7 4x4 drive modes, you can take on the trails and make a clean getaway from all things basic. The 2023 Nissan Pathfinder. Anything but basic.
Remember, all roads lead to Mears Nissan.
Welcome back to the field. A big thank you goes out to MCTV and Mears Nissan.
Bruner looks to be making his way around the outside. Pulled out of bounds by number 52, Marcus Moore. Some speed on such a big guy like Marcus Moore.
Take a look at our replay here. You can see Bruner moves to the left, quarterback keep. Marcus Moore just coming in there, ripping it right out.
Looks like he was pressured by number 34. I believe that was Dorian Pringle. Both teams still at a stalemate, not making much ground. Once again, hunting off the now Winchester Indians. The punt is up. Zach Liebler catching the ball. Number 10 for the Tigers. Now the Massillon offense is coming back on the field, as well as the Indians defense. Both teams desperately trying to think of something to break this hold between them. Once again, the Tigers back on the 30. Now look at this. Tigers got both their running backs out. Number 34, Dorian Pringle, as well as number 4, Wiltro Hartson. Snap to Hartson. Number 4, finding a little bit of room to run. Brought down at around the 37-yard line.
Take a look at our replay here by MCTV. You can see Hartson moves to the left a little bit. Gains some yards for the Tigers before being brought down.
Brought down by number 11, Eli Cassidy. Second down for the Tigers. Slaughter takes the snap, hand off to number 34, Dorian Pringle. Still up after breaking 2 tackles. Finally brought down by number 4, Mason Sickles. Big game for the Tigers to really break that threshold.
I mean, you can see here, Dorian Pringle just breaks over that and goes all the way down to the 35-yard line before being brought down by Winchester.
4 minutes and 28 seconds left on the clock in this first quarter. First down for the Tigers. First big play of the game here. Getting a lot of yards. Slaughter takes a snap, handoff. Number 4, Wiltro Hartson, who bounces right off number 75, Mike Looney.
Number 4, Wiltro Hartson, some tough running for the Tigers.
Take a look at our replay. You can see Hartson pushes up the center and just bounces right off and on
to the ground.
Really trying to get past that O-lineman. Hard to get past those big guys up front. They do their job. Slaughter takes a snap, dropping back for a pass this time. Pass going down to number 18, Ardell Banks, for the first touchdown of the night. No flags are down. Bringing 6 points for the Tigers with 3 minutes and 38 seconds left on the clock.
Here's our replay brought to you by MCTV. You can see Slaughter's pass deep all the way into the corner of the end zone for a touchdown for Ardell Banks, number 18.
Now to attempt the PAT, number 87, Nolan Hendricks.
Dead ball.
Down.
False start. Offense. 5 yards. Replay the try.
5-yard penalty for the Tigers, bringing them back just a little bit. Extra 5 yards to kick this one in. Could potentially cause a hazard for number 87, Nolan Hendricks. Kick is up.
And now a word from Doring Vision Center.
Proper eye care is important. Doring Vision Center in downtown Massillon is a primary care optometry clinic. They use the latest technology and can treat most eye disease conditions. Doring Vision Center welcomes emergency eye visits, and same-day appointments may be available. Most insurances are accepted, including government plans. Don't forget their optical showroom, featuring a wide variety of frames.
From everyone at Doring Vision Center,
go Tigers!
Coming back to the field now, a big thank you goes out to our sponsor, Doring Vision Center.
That PAT was no good, leaving the score 6-0.
Number 2, Carson Martino, and number 4, Mason Sickles, both deep for the
Nolan Hendricks kicked this one off for the Tigers. Seems to be for the first time tonight. Kick is up. What a kick. Bringing it to the 4 for the 4. Brought down by number 33.
MCTV is close to you, our customers. Whether you are sharing an important family moment, working hard from home, or relaxing with a friend, MCTV keeps you close to what is important with our reliable high-speed internet. With speeds up to 200 megabits per second, you'll get reliability and service only your local provider can deliver. Call 330-833-4134 today.
Number 15, Bruner at the QB position, looking almost mimicking Massillon's very own 2 running back style. Hand off to number 6, Kasim Wade not finding much success there.
Take a look at our replay here. You can see he tries to break up that defensive line. He's not able to find that opening and gain more yards for Winchester.
Got to win at the line of scrimmage to get some yards. Really just comes down to the O-line. Got to be able to push out those D-line, but you got big guys on the Massillon defensive line. Marcus Moore, Malachi Card, also Mike Wright Jr. Start front three. Bruner taking the snap. Hand off to number 33, brought down by number 9 for the Tigers. That was Maverick Clark. Carry was by number 33, Corey Howard. Bringing up 3rd down for the Indians. There is 2 minutes and 32 seconds left in the clock for this first quarter. Howard in the running back position with Bruner also back there as well. And I believe number 6 is back there as well. Bruner stepping back for a pass, being pressured by the linebackers and Marcus Moore. Brought down by De'Aaron Pringle.
Number 15, Mason Runner.
Brought down just around the line of scrimmage.
Number 30, De'Aaron Pringle will get the stop.
There's a flag down.
Holding on the defense. Number 1, 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Results, first down.
Well, you don't see that every day. Holding by the defense. Bringing up a first down for Canal Winchester, really pulling them out of that sticky situation.
Foul is marked off from the end of the run.
Looks like that penalty was marked off at the end of the run, giving them an extra 2 or 3 yards. Takes a snap, handoff to number 6, narrowly avoids the tackle, still being dragged down. There is a flag on the play. Number 6, Kasim Wade on the carry there.
Take a look at our replay. You see Wade moves to the right a little bit, tries to break off that tackle from Maverick Clark, but is not able to break free, and he gets brought down.
During the run, 5 yard face mask. 5 yards from the end of the run. Repeat, first down.
That was a face mask, bringing them back 5 more yards from the initial run. So pulling them back even more. It's still first down for them though. 1 minute and 34 seconds left in the clock. Wade and Howard both in the backfield with Bruner. Officials are talking. Looks to be the center of the
5 yard face mask penalty has been declined. Second down.
Looks like that penalty was declined. It's going to bring them back to a second down. Still giving them, not giving them the, putting them back those 3 yards. Bruner takes a snap, handoff to Wade. Almost taken down by Chase Bond, number 84. Wade backtracking himself, but is taken down by number 34, Dorian Pringle. He's going to go back even more. Didn't really find any way to go.
Take a look at our replay here. You see Wade tries to move to the left before Chase Bond steps in, redirects him to the right. And then you see number 34, Dorian Pringle, step up, bring that tackle down.
That tackle by number 84 really could have spelled the disaster for Wade there. Was a missed tackle though. Third down for the Indians. Bruner takes the snap. Looks like he's going to run it himself. Immediately struck down by number 34, Dorian Pringle. Now, I don't know about you, Braid, but I just heard everybody in this press box go, ooh.
He came tonight hungry for these tackles.
Not much success in the run game here for the Indians early in this game.
Brings up 4th and 17 for the Indians.
4th and 17 for the Indians. That will be our first quarter.
More Tiger football after this word from Friends and Family Credit Union.
Are you looking for something different? At Friends and Family Credit Union, our success is defined by you. Our goal is to improve your financial needs and better your lifestyle. Friends and Family Credit Union provides loans, savings, checking, and other financial services to anyone who lives, works, worships, or attends school in Stark County. Our friendly staff is fully committed to serving over 11,000 of its members.
What are you waiting for? Stop into one of our locations today and become a friend of the family.
The Boys and Girls Club of Massillon has been at the forefront of youth development, instilling a sense of competence, usefulness, belonging, and influence. The greatest contributions to the lives of our youth, our communities, our nation, and the world are the life lessons taught every moment of every hour of every club day. The youth of today become the leaders of tomorrow. Great futures start here.
Bringing you back to the field, a big thank you goes out to Friends and Family Credit Union and the Massillon Boys and Girls Club.
Indians looking to punt this one off. Get the Tigers a little more downfield. Almost blocked. Once again to receive is number 10, Zachary Liebler. Ball is going to march its way to the 45. Saw 3 Massillon defenders there almost blocking the punt.
See, you can see here at the replay, they get back there almost blocking that punt. Still rolling over to the 45.
After the punt, the Tigers take over 1st and 10 on their own 47.
Sides are flipped now. It's going to be 1st and 10. Slaughter in the QB position with Hartson, number 4, in the running back position. Handoff to number 4, Wiltrell Hartson. Finding a little bit of room to run, but it's wrapped up. Brought down at around the 50.
Harley Hanna, number 38, there to trip him up for the Indians.
Tackle was by number 38, Harley Hanna. So it will bring up 2nd down for the Tigers. Slaughter takes the snap, hand off to number 4, Wiltrell Hartson. Once again, really finding trouble getting past his own O-line, it seems like, this game. Looks like it was stripped over to number 97, Nolan Davenport, very own fullback.
Brings up 3rd and 4 for the Tigers on their own 47.
First it was to number 75, Mike Looney. Now he's having trouble getting over number 97. Number 21, Braylon Tolles. Number 19, Kyler Wiggins. And number 18, Ardell Banks. The receivers for the Tigers out right now. Looks like a timeout from the Tigers now.
Massillon's first timeout.
More football after word from Medicap Pharmacy.
Medicap Pharmacy on Lincoln Way West has been serving our area for over 20 years. They're your local pharmacy that cares about you and your time.
I can get them filled from 5 to 10 minutes. If I go to a chain drugstore, I may have to wait a half hour to an hour.
Probably the best pharmacist in the city.
Hi, I'm Chris Kingsbury, owner and pharmacist at Medicap Pharmacy. Stop in sometime soon and you can experience our fast and friendly service.
Coming back to the field, a big thank you goes out to our sponsors, Medicap Pharmacy.
As we come back, it looked like there was a little bit of confusion on the line there for the Tigers. Kind of forced Coach Moore into putting in one of his 3 timeouts. Still, most teams have two timeouts. Now in the backfield, it does appear number 34 Dorian Pringle has come out to join Slaughter and Hartson. Hand up to Hartson. Brought down by number 11, Eli Cassidy. He's going to be really close to that first down. It is 4th down with 1 to go. Be sure to pay attention to our replays that we have going on just about almost every play. Slaughter takes a snap, hand off to number 34, Dorian Pringle, who does make it past that first down. Still going. Brought down, tripped up by number 21, Mason.
Take a look at our replay. You see Dorian Pringle just pushes right through there, finds that gap. And even when you think he's going to go down, he keeps on pushing further. He came to play tonight, Robert.
I want to show some light on number 75, Mike Looney. Really pushed him. Looks like he pushed him an extra 3 yards. Looks just about like every single person on that D-line just jumped.
Encroachment on the defense. 5 yards.
They're now 2 for 2. 2 for 2 on those flags there. Back there is no longer number 34, is now 28. Almost getting him to jump. No flag has been put down. Now in the backfield for the Tigers is number 28, Mylan Lennox. Slaughter takes a snap, hand off to Mylan Lennox. First play of the game, and already making it through the line. Breaking through that line of scrimmage and getting the Tigers another first down. 9 minutes and 23 seconds left on the clock. Tigers steamrolling, almost steamrolling this D-line now.
Here in our replay, you see Lennox push straight up the middle. No cares in the world. Gets the first down for the Massillon Tigers.
Slaughter takes a snap. Hand off to Hartson. Tripped up by number 1, Miles McKee. Bringing up second down for the Tigers. They are on the 17-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Timeout. Canal Winchester.
We'll be right back after this word from Huckel Tile.
Huckel Tile and Flooring has been providing quality product recommendations, design, and installation services to our customers for over 40 years. Visit our showroom in Navarre and let us help you choose from a wide range of all types of flooring to meet your needs and exceed your expectations. Meet our knowledgeable staff for exquisite ideas for your floors, bathroom, kitchen, shower, or backsplash. Huckel Tile and Flooring, 3 generations of our family's commitment to quality, integrity, and trust.
Bringing you back to the field, a big thank you goes out to Huckel Tile, one of our many wonderful sponsors here.
Second down for the Tigers. Mylan Lennox still accompanying Ultra Hartson out to the field. Slaughter trying to get them to jump. Not so successful this time. The score is 6-0 with 8 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock. Slaughter takes a snap. Looks like a little bit of confusion there as Mylan Lennox ran into Wiltro Hartson. Wiltro Hartson still finding a way to make it work. Bringing them to around. Bringing them down to the 15-yard line. Second down for the Tigers.
After the run is 34.
So it'll be 3rd down for the Tigers. Slaughter takes the snap, handoff to Hartson. Not finding much success. That carry was by number 34, Dorian Pringle, actually.
Take a look at our replay here. You can see the handoff to Dorian Pringle, number 34. And once again, even though there's guys right there, he still pushes through, keeps on going, and gets the 1st down for the Massillon Tigers.
1st down for the Tigers on the 9-yard line, 11-yard line. Slaughter takes a snap, handoff to Hartson. Hartson finding the gap, brought down by the Winchester defense, bringing up 2nd down. Putting on him around the 5.
Take a look at our replay here. You see Hartson push up the center. Looks to gain 5 yards for the Tigers.
Slaughter takes a snap, handoff to Wiltro Hartson. He is finding a gap, and we'll put it right into the end zone, bringing up an extra 6 points for the Tigers. Beautiful run there.
If you take a look at our replay, you see Hartson didn't even need to really fight to get into that end zone. He had that open gap, except for that little right there, number 8, Braylor Beckwith. But Hartson does get right past him and into the end zone.
Question was going to be, would they try and go for 2 and regain that point that they missed? But no, they're going to go for 1, it looks like. Vinny Keller to kick this one off. No good once again, bringing the score 12-0 with 7 minutes and 18 seconds left on the clock.
More Tiger football after this word from Ortho United. Bringing you back to the field, a big thank you goes out to Ortho United.
Looking to kick this one off, number 87, Nolan Hendricks for the Tigers to kick this one off once again. Not a lot of success in these PATs. Tigers are still leading by 12 points. Kick is up. What a leg. Goes into the end zone for a touchback.
Number 87, Nolan Hendricks' kick goes out the end zone for a touchback.
First down for the Canal Winchester defense. On the 20, 7 minutes and 18 seconds left on the clock. In the backfield is Bruner and Howard. Bruner takes a snap, handoff to number 33, Howard. Wrapped up by number 30, Pierre Pringle.
Number 33, Corey Howard with the carry. Number 30, Pierre Pringle there.
Take a look at our replay here. So he tries to move up to the left, but Pierre Pringle just stops him.
Second down for the Indians. Second and 9 on the 21. Looks almost like an equipment malfunction. They're sending number 78 for the Canal Winchester off the field. That was
Pitcher's timeout. Equipment timeout.
I think they're bringing out number 64, Dakota Stewart, replacement. Bruner takes the snap, hand off to Howard. Really trying to push through that D-line there.
Number 33, Corey Howard down the carry.
Third down.
Take a look at our replay here. You see Howard tries to push up the center, brought down by a swarm of Tigers.
Takes the snap, dropping back for a pass. Looks like he's going to scramble himself. Oh, and just leveled out by number 34, Dorian Pringle. Having some big hits already tonight.
Take a look at our replay here. See, he sees that opening, kind of sweeps to the left before getting briefly hit by Dorian Pringle. Big hit by him.
They'll still give him that first down. Takes the snap, hand off to Howard. Take it down once again by the Tiger defense. Something I want to bring up, not a lot of passing game from this Canal offense. We'll bring up second down right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 for the Indians. 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in this half. Indians really need to find a way to break this hold by the Massillon linebackers who are really keeping them at bay here. Bruner takes the snap, hand off to Howard. Howard almost running over number 16, Ryan Page for the Tigers. Bringing up third down.
Take a look at our replay here, brought to you by MCTV.
After the run is 3rd and 7.
4 minutes and 7 seconds left on the clock. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Bruner takes the snap, dropping back for a pass. Almost sacked. Scratch that, it's sacked. By number 33, Cody Fair. Bringing up 4th down. Putting him back
Number 52, Marcus Moore Jr.
to the 33-yard line.
Take a look at our replay here. You can see just the pressure on Bruner. He's going to go ahead and he's going to try and keep it. But Cody Fair, number 33, sweeps in there and takes him down.
What I thought was going to be a missed tackle, I saw him fly 5 yards back. Indians looking to punt this one off. Punt is up with a kick, it's blocked. Number 96, Malachi Card, picking up the ball for the Tigers.
Now look at this replay. Tigers get in there, block the punt.
What a turn of events for the Tigers already. Putting them in a great position to possibly get another touchdown. Putting them way closer than what they would have been. Slaughter and Terrell Hartson in the backfield for the Tigers.
Timeout, Canal Winchester. 3rd and final timeout.
More Tiger football after this word from MCTV.
Around here, we like to cheer for the local team, and MCTV is here to connect you to the game. MCTV provides reliable, high-speed internet and Wi-Fi. From checking scores online, to streaming games or watching replays, or even playing the game yourself, we've got the speed you need. Call today to add or upgrade internet service. We're connecting what matters most. MCTV. We go the extra mile.
This is the 2023 Nissan Pathfinder, available with wireless Apple CarPlay.
Hey Siri, play my after-school playlist.
That gives you control when you need to switch it up.
Nah.
Or switch it back.
All right.
The 2023 Nissan Pathfinder. Anything but basic.
Remember, all roads lead to Mears Nissan.
Returning to the field, a big thank you goes out to MCTV and Mears Nissan.
Slaughter takes the snap, dropping back for a pass, looking for someone open. So he's going to scramble himself. He's going to run himself out of bounds. It's about the 35.
Number 38, Harley Hanna there to run him out of bounds.
Harley Hanna taking him out of bounds there. Slaughter backed up by Will Charles Hartson and Dorian Pringle in the backfield. Second down for the Tigers. Slaughter takes the snap, handoff to Dorian Pringle. Immediately gets wrapped up, but it was still pushing along.
Number 34, Dorian Pringle with the run up the middle for the Tigers.
Gonna bring up third down for the Tigers.
There to make the stop for the Indians.
On the
after the run is
24-yard line.
24.
Slaughter taking the snap, handoff to number 4, Will Charles Hartson, who does have a burst of speed, making it to the 5-yard line. Just narrowly not getting that touchdown. And he is going to be close. 2 minutes and 11 seconds left on the clock.
I mean, take a look at a replay here. You see Hartson sweeps to the left, runs as fast as he can before quickly getting taken down.
Such a quick burst of speed there by Will Charles Hartson.
2 yards away.
Hartson now into the end zone. So once again, another Tiger touchdown, bringing it to 18-0. Tigers leading this first half.
And in this play, you see Hartson just walk right in there. Nobody there to stop him from getting a touchdown for the Massillon Tigers.
Great block by number 34, Dorian Pringle, on that play. Really opened up the gap for him. So the Tigers are going to have Slaughter still out there. They are going to attempt to go for 2. Both of his running backs behind him. Slaughter takes the snap, handoff to number 34, Dorian Pringle. 2 points are good.
We'll be right back after a word from the Massillon YMCA.
I'm Scott Laudermilk, personal trainer at the Massillon YMCA. I have some good news.
I bet you're going to tell them that we've been in the community for over 100 years, and we have 2 locations.
And the YMCA offers financial assistance and income-based pricing, so everyone is welcome.
Remember, we also offer childcare, full and half-day preschool, school day off programs, before and after school, and summer camp.
I was just going to say we got weights, baby!
Big thank you goes out to Massillon YMCA.
Number 87, Nolan Hendricks, kicked this one away for the Tigers once again. Score is 20-0. Kick is up. Once again, what a leg. All the way to the 5. Brought down
Number 87, Noah.
About the 25.
Number 2, Carson Martino. Number 26, D'Angelo Zimmerman is there on the tackle for the Tigers.
First and 10 for the Indians.
Now Winchester takes over, first and 10 on their own 25.
Winchester offense looking to get at least a few points on this board before the second half. Bruner in the backfield, along with Wade. Low snap, really trying to improvise there. Makes it a little past the line of scrimmage for a pickup of 2.
Quarterback carry.
Bringing second down on the 28.
Take a look at our replay. You see Bruner's low snap forces him to push up the center. He gets tackled by Michael Wright Jr., number 45 for the Massillon Tigers.
It's currently 1 minute and 20 seconds left on the clock for this first half. What a half it has been so far. Bruner taking the snap, hand off to Wade. Wade trying to find his way through that line. What a problem they're having tonight, getting through that D line.
Number 6, Jason Wade with the carry for the Indians.
You see Wade pushes to the right. Chase Bond scrambles and gets that tackle.
Third down, 3rd and 1, right on that first down. Bruner takes the snap. Another handoff to Wade. I don't think he got that first down. He's going to bring up 4th down. Oh no. They're going to move the chains. First down.
And another tackle by number 34, Dorian Pringle.
Looks like 3 seconds left on the clock. What a half this has been. Tigers leading with an iron fist.
Play clock is out. We'll pump it up to 25 seconds and wind down my whistle.
It's going to be the half. Tigers lead 20-0. We'll see.
And more Tiger football after this word from Discount Outlet.
Discount Outlet is bringing you the latest and greatest deals you have to see to believe.
We have huge selections at closeout prices for all of your everyday essentials, clothing, toys, home decor, and much more.
When we say tiny prices are a big deal, that means big savings on all of your favorite name brand products.
Start saving today at Discount Outlet on 1st Street in Massillon. The treasure hunt starts here. Miss a day, miss a deal.
Discount Outlet, where tiny prices are a big deal.
Big game's on. You could watch a game like this. Or you could watch a game like this surrounded by fans just like you. At the Erie Street Pub, the game never ends. Open 7 days a week, Erie Street Pub has pub-style food at the right price with daily lunch specials. Wednesday is ladies' night. And enjoy our large outside bar and patio. What's keeping you from the Erie Street Pub? Just up the road from Genshaft Fields.
What are you waiting for? Come join us at Erie Street Pub.
To us, being a third generation of Shanklin Heating is not just a number. It's a level of pride and dedication to leave a legacy like our father and grandfather. At Shanklin, we do things differently. From that first phone call to us pulling out of your driveway, we want you to feel like this is a whole different experience. We pride ourselves on integrity and getting the job done right. We're committed committed to the legacy and dedicated to helping our community. If you need help with your furnace this season, please give us a call. We would love to show you why we have so much pride in the name Shanklin.
Our family relies on the internet every day. We both work from home at times, so our Wi-Fi has to be fast and reliable. We learn with it, laugh with it, and count on it for lots of devices in our home.
Your family depends on quality internet and Wi-Fi. That's why MCTV provides internet speeds and whole home Wi-Fi to keep you close to what matters most. To learn more about our internet and Wi-Fi options, visit mctvohio.com.
Coming back to the field, a big thank you goes out to Discount Outlet, Erie Street Pub, Shanklin Heating, and MCTV.
We proudly present the Canal Winchester High School Marching Band.
We'll be right back after this word from Mears Nissan.
This is a 2023 Nissan Pathfinder. With 7 4x4 drive modes, you can take on the trails and make a clean getaway from all things basic. The 2023 Nissan Pathfinder. Anything but basic.
Remember, all roads lead to Mears Nissan.
Hello, and welcome to the Stark County Humane Society. Today we're going to give you a few pointers when considering adopting a new furry friend. All animals here at the Stark County Humane Society are spayed, neutered, microchipped, vaccinated, dewormed, and if old enough, heartworm tested for our canine friends. Adopters will receive a free exam within 2 weeks of adoption at local veterinarian hospitals. We encourage all adopters to take full advantage of this. A one-time adoption fee is required for your new furry friend. When you adopt, you get an awesome adoption packet that includes treats for your new fur baby and savings for you. But this is not where the cost of adoption stops. Did you know the average cost of an animal like a new puppy or kitten can cost up to $500 annually? This includes annual veterinarian visits, preventative care, and everyday supplies like crate, litter, food, toys. But I hope this doesn't scare you away. Adopting an animal is a huge responsibility and a commitment. Please take the time to consider the cost of adopting a new pet into your family today. I hope to see you soon at the Stark County Humane Society. Please visit our website or visit us on social media for more information.
Coming back for the field for our Massillon Tiger swing band, and a big thank you goes to Mears Nissan.
Now coming out is the Massillon Tiger swing band. Last home game of the season, looking to put on a great show.
songs from this past season. We start with a song from our funk show. Here is Tear Off the Roof, Sucker, and Give Up the Funk. Show. We now showcase the talents of our majorettes, Arabella Collins, Caitlin Allen, and Regan Leslie, as well as our drum major, Miriam Joseph. Dance along now with Obi the Tiger, Jasmine Mazzarigos, to our arrangement of Malagueña. Show tonight with another song from our funk show. The lion may be considered the king of the jungle, but here in Massillon, it's the tigers who rule the jungle boogie.
And we'll be right back after a word from Doring Vision Center.
Proper eye care is important. Doring Vision Center in downtown Massillon is a primary care optometry clinic. They use the latest technology and can treat most eye disease conditions. Doring Vision Center welcomes emergency eye visits, and same-day appointments may be available. Most insurances are accepted, including government plans. Don't forget their optical showroom, featuring a wide variety of frames.
From everyone at Doring Vision Center,
Go Tigers!
At Friends and Family Credit Union, you, the members, are the owners. Our friendly staff serves over 11,000 members, assisting with their financial needs and bettering their lifestyles.
Hi, I'm Gina, President and CEO of Friends and Family Credit Union, where we provide loans, savings, checking, and other financial services to anyone who lives, works, worships, or attends school in Stark County.
Are you looking for something different? Stop in today to become a friend of the family.
Coming back to the field, a big thank you goes out to Doring Vision Center and Friends and Family Credit Union.
What a half we had just a little bit ago. Great performance by both bands. Really want to shed some highlights. Really the O-line and D-line, which I seem to say it about every game, but it really just comes down to that. You win the line of scrimmage. I want to say you almost win the game. If you have an O-line that's constantly keeping the D-line back off, you can throw that ball a good 30 yards as long as your receivers are able to catch it. Really just sets up for a great position for your offense. Also having a great D-line. We've been seeing it all game. I don't even think the Indians have gotten the ball off once. What do you say, Braden?
I'd like to mention how many run plays there are compared to passes from both teams. We haven't really seen a lot of passes from either teams. Of course, we've had a couple of them to Ardell Banks, but other than that, we haven't really seen a lot of pass plays for the Tigers or Winchester. We had a couple really good run plays by Will Charles Hartson. But defensively, our Tigers are doing pretty well. There's a lot of great tackles by Cody Fair, Dorian Pringle, De'Air Pringle.
See, there's a Tigers strength coach. Coach Studer, really pumping up our Tigers. Seem pumped out coming out tonight. Looking to set this one up.
Everyone here at WHS-TV and MC-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for their financial support, allowing us to bring you tonight's playoff game. Erie Street Pub, Friends and Family Credit Union, Shanklin Heating, Home Appliance, Doring Vision Center, the Massillon YMCA, Discount Tire Outlet, Huckel Tile, Joey's Kendall Tavern, Mears Nissan, Massillon Boys and Girls Club, Medicat Pharmacy, Ortho United, Fat Daddy Meats, Discount Outlet in Massillon, and MC-TV. Big thank you to all of our sponsors.
As we get set up for this second half, Massillon will be kicking off the ball, potentially putting the Indians in a great position to score, get some points on the board, stay in this game. First play of the game. Kick is up. It's going to go over the 5-yard line, right into the end zone. Going to put him right at about 20.
Number 87
It was the first play of the half there. First down on the 20.
Now Winchester takes over 1st and 10 on their own 20. Bruner out there commanding his offense.
Long out there is number 6, Wade. Also number 33, Howard. Bruner takes a snap, handoff to Wade. Looking at a gap, immediately closed up by the D-line. Looks like it was taken down by number 45, Mike Wright Jr.
Take a look at our replay here. You see Wade tries to push up through the center, blocked by a swarm of Tigers.
Not much room to go. Really just finding a way to get across that line of scrimmage. Have not had much success doing that this year, or so far this game. Second down, 2nd and 9 for the Indians. Bruner handoff to Wade. Ran up the middle. Did find a little bit of a gap there. Taken down by number 16, Ryan Page for the Tigers.
16, Ryan Page, number 30.
Third down for the Indians. Really close to this first down. Build a little bit of momentum here because they need it. Bruner takes the snap, hand off to Wade again, immediately taken down by number 52, Marcus Moore, number 96, Malachi Carr. Big hit by both these two monsters.
I mean, take a look at the replay. Just look how the Massillon monster defense just pushes right in there, tackles him. Big hit by the Tigers.
What hope they had to get that first down has just been crushed by number 52, Marcus Moore. True behemoth on the line. Indians putting this one off. Almost a high snap there. High kick, making it to about the 45. Bounce back, had to be picked up by the Indian player.
Number 16, Evan Rogers, down.
Massillon offense is coming out. First down.
Tigers take over 1st and 10 on the Indians' 43.
At the 43-yard line. 9 minutes and 56 seconds left on the clock. Slaughter takes the snap, handoff to number 4, Wiltrell Hartson. He does manage to find a gap. Bringing up a quick first down for the Tigers.
Number 4, Wiltrell Hartson with the first down carry for the Tigers.
Take a look at our replay here. You can see Hartson pushes up there before being taken down by number 42, Riley Rice.
Slaughter takes the snap, fake handoff, pass number 21, Braylon Tolles, who just dodges a tackle, taken down by number 38, Harley Hanna.
Take a look at our replay here. You can see the short pass to Braylon Tolles is complete. Runs out at the 18-yard line.
Another fake handoff and a pass to number 18, Ardell Banks. Just trying to get past tackle. Fumbles the ball. Picked up by number 8, Baylor Beckwith. Winchester is going to get the ball. Ardell Banks saying he was down. Now the Massillon defense is coming out. Once again, the Winchester Indians looking to be right where they started. Back just a little more. Potentially get some more points on this board. Really haven't seen many big gain plays during this game. Bruner having both of his running backs to each of his hips. Bruner takes the snap, hand off to Howard. Makes it just a little bit in front of the line of scrimmage, maybe a pickup of 1. Second down on on the 16-yard line.
Take a look at our replay. You see Howard tries to push up to center. Gains 2 yards.
Bruner takes the snap. Hand up to number 33, Howard. Pulled down by number 33 for the Tigers, Cody Fair. 3rd down for the Indians.
You see Howard here tries to push up the center again. Gains a little bit more yards on this play than it did on his previous.
Bruner takes the snap, dropping back for a pass. Being pressured by number 33. Shoved out of bounds by number 30, Deere Pringle. Bringing up another 4th down, putting him in another sticky situation.
Take a look at our replay here. You can see the pressure put on by Cody Fair. And then here comes Marcus Moore to push him out of bounds.
Fourth down. Once again in kicking formation. Number 16, Evan Rardin, punt this one off. Once again, attempted to block the punt. Number 10, Zachary Liebler, trying to get, trying to push this one a little bit upfield. Once again, the Massillon offense is coming out to play. Seven minutes and 42 seconds left on the clock. 21-21 at Watkins Memorial in Big Walnut, who will face the winner of this game. The winner of that game will face the winner of this game in the round 3 of the playoffs for Division II. First down for the Tigers. Slaughter has number 28, Mylan Lennox behind him. Slaughter trying to find a way to get around. Not much success there.
Take a look at the replay. You can see this high snap for Slaughter. Recovers the ball and drives a little bit upfield.
Snap almost went over his head. Could have spelt out disaster for the Massillon offense. Lennox and Hartson in the backfield. Slaughter takes a snap, hand off to Wiltrow. Hartson finding a way, just barrels right over Indian defender. Pushing him a little upfield to about the 41, 39. It is going to be 3rd down for the Tigers. Slaughter trying to get the defense to jump. He was getting them to jump early in this game, but not much success past couple attempts. 3rd and 2 for the Tigers. Hand off to Mylan Lennox. Close to a first down. Going to bring up a 4th down.
Mylan Lennox with the carry for the Tigers. Number 42, Riley Rice, and number 88. Jules Gibbons there and makes a stop for the Indians. Brings up 4th and 2 for the Tigers.
Dorian Pringle coming to replace Mylan Lennox as they try to get this first down. Hand off to Dorian Pringle, really just barreling through. It is going to be a turnover for the Winchester offense. There is an injured player though.
Officials timeout, injury timeout.
Take a look at our replay here. You can see hand off to Dorian Pringle. More Tiger football after this word from Massillon Boys and Girls Club.
The Boys and Girls Club of Massillon has been at the forefront of youth development, instilling a sense of competence, usefulness, belonging, and influence. The greatest contributions to the lives of our youth, our communities, our nation, and the world are the life lessons taught every moment of every hour of every club day. The youth of today become the leaders of tomorrow. Great futures start here.
And a big thank you goes out to Massillon Boys and Girls Club.
What appears to be, Tigers did end up getting that first down. Hand off to Hartson. Trying to push past the D-line and the O-line. Not much success. Getting brought down in the mess that was on the field right there.
Take a look at our replay. You can see Hartson tries to push up that center. Not successful in finding a gap. Gains a yard for the Tigers.
Really going in there fearless. 5 minutes and 33 seconds left on the clock. Slaughter takes the snap. Hand off to Hartson. Hartson going around the outside. He has a lot of room to go. Then it's going to be a Tiger touchdown. Wiltro Hartson, which seems to be a 40-yard touchdown for the Tigers, bringing the score 26-0.
Take a look at our replay here. Hartson sweeps to the right instead of trying to go up that middle. He's successful in finding that gap in between the Tigers and Winchester. Runs against the sideline and all the way into the end zone for another touchdown.
Attempting the PAT was number 5, Vinny Keller. They do get it, bringing the score 27-0 with 5 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock.
We'll be right back after this word from Medicap Pharmacy.
Medicap Pharmacy on Lincoln Way West has been serving our area for over 20 years. They're your local pharmacy that cares about you and your time.
I can get them filled from 5 to 10 minutes. If I go to a chain drugstore, I may have to wait a half hour to an hour.
Probably the best pharmacist in the city.
Hi, I'm Chris Kingsbury, owner and pharmacist at Medicap Pharmacy. Stop in sometime soon and you can experience our fast and friendly service.
Bringing you back to the field, a big thank you goes out to Medicap Pharmacy.
So we come back after a great run by Wiltro Hartson. Kicking this one off is number 87, Nolan Hendricks.
Number 87, Nolan Hendricks to kick off for the Tigers.
He's up. Lands once again into the end zone for a touchback, putting him on the 20-yard line.
We would like to say thank you to Altman and Altcare. We are proud to be Washington High School and Massillon City School's official healthcare system, providing athletic training services.
First down, 10 on the 20-yard line. Bruner having Wade in the backfield. Bruner takes a snap. Looks like he's going to run it himself and swiftly taken down by number 33, Cody Fair. Not much gain on the play there.
Take a look at our replay. See Bruner tries to push up the middle. Cody Fair gets in there and takes him down, and another great hit by Cody Fair.
Amazing read there by Cody Fair. Saw the fullback pulling, trying to get it, or trying to make way for his QB to get through there. Really spilled the gap and took him down. They do get someone to jump off sides.
Dead ball.
5-yard penalty.
Encroachment on the defense.
On the defense.
Second down.
Second down and 5. The score is 27-0 to nothing with 4 minutes and 29 seconds left on the clock. Bruner takes a snap, handoff to Howard. Really trying to, well, you don't see that every day. It looks like that running back really just managed to push Marcus Moore over. Did pay the price though. Looks like he is down.
Take a look at our replay. See Howard tries to push up through there.
Officials timeout. Injury timeout.
At MCTV, we are close to our community, and we are more than just your internet, TV, and phone provider. We're your neighbor. Call us today to ask about MCTV's reliable local internet, TV, and phone service to keep your family connected. While they attend to this injury, we'll be right back from a word from Huckel Tile.
Huckel Tile and Flooring has been providing quality product recommendations, design, and installation services to our customers for over 40 years. Visit our showroom in Navarre and let us help you choose from a wide range of all types of flooring to meet your needs and exceed your expectations. Meet our knowledgeable staff for exquisite ideas for your floors, bathroom, kitchen, shower, or backsplash. Huckel Tile and Flooring, 3 generations of our family's commitment to quality, integrity, and trust.
Returning to the field, a big thank you goes out to Huckel Tile.
A lot of attempts by the Indians to break past that Tiger line. Not much avail there. Bruner takes the snap, handoff to Howard. Never mind, holds on to the ball. Taken down by number 16, Ryan Page. They are going to get that first down, though.
That's good for a first down. Number 16, Ryan Page, in there to make a tackle for the Tigers.
First and 10 for the Indians. Bruner takes a snap. Going to run it himself. Risky run there, running into 3 Tiger defenders there. Does get a small gain of 2. Second and 8 for the Indians. Bruner takes the snap, handoff to Howard. Really just seems like they're trying to really just ram this right up the gap.
Howard with the carry. Pringle there to make the stop.
Third down with 2 minutes and 17 seconds to go in this third quarter.
3rd and 5 for the Indians on their own 36.
Bruner takes a snap, dropping back for a pass. You don't see that often with this team. We have not seen, I don't think a single pass has been completed by the Indians. It is going to be 4th down.
Take a look at our replay. See the pass is incomplete to number 34, Camden Roush.
Number 10, Zachary Liebler back deep for the Tigers. Number 16, Evan Rardin back to punt for the Indians.
Punting this one is Evan Rardin. Once again, almost blocked by the Tigers. What a great effort. Bad bounce back for the Tigers, bringing it to around the 20-yard line. Potentially received that one was number 10, Zachary Liebler.
Tune in every Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. for the Nate Moore Show on WHS-TV. Each week, Coach Moore reviews the previous game and looks ahead to the next opponent. Plus, you'll meet and hear from a Tiger player. Watch the Nate Moore Show every Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. on WHS-TV. Find us on MCTV channels 611 and 11.
Slaughter takes the snap, drops back and passes number 21. Braylon Tolles couldn't really find much area to go. Makes it about 6-7 yards.
Take a look at it. Take a look at a replay here. You can see short pass to Braylon Tolles is complete. Runs all the way up to the left and is brought down at the 29.
Slaughter takes the snap, handoff to number 32, Peyton Mitchell. Going to get that first down for the Tigers.
First down carry for the Tigers. Bobby Davies, number 3, there to make the stop.
Slaughter takes the snap. Fake handoff. Just bounces right off the hands of Ardell Banks.
Pass incomplete, intended for number 18, Ardell Banks.
You see right here the short pass to Ardell Banks is incomplete. Bounces right out of there.
Slaughter takes the snap, once again dropping back to pass. Really trying to find a guy. Finds one open. That is number 20, Jameer Gamble. This is going to be a Tiger first down. Take a look at the scores from other games. 21-21, Big Walnut Watkins Memorial. Winner of that game will go on to face the winner of this game. Slaughter takes the snap, dropping back once again, being pressured by all sides. Gets taken down, but only after making it past a line of scrimmage, picking up a gain of around 2.
Take a look at a replay here. Slaughter scrambling to find somebody open. Decides to keep it and run up the middle for being brought down.
It's going to be second down for the Tigers. 2nd and 7. That will be our third quarter.
We'll be right back for some more football after word from Ortho United. Coming back to the field, a big thank you goes out to our sponsor, Ortho United.
Coming into our fourth quarter, Tigers lead 27-0. Slaughter having 2 running backs to each of his sides, dropping back to pass. Going far to Ardell Banks, almost intercepted. Great coverage by number 4, Mason Sicklers. Really stopping that. Would have been a monster of a play there.
3rd and 7 for the Tigers.
This is going to be 2nd and 10. Third down. Slaughter takes the snap, hand off to Peyton Mitchell. Really finding a gap there. He's making his way down the field. Brought down at around the 7-yard line. What a great pickup by number 32, Peyton Mitchell.
Take a look at a replay here by MCTV. You can see Peyton Mitchell finds that gap straight up the middle, keeps pushing it downfield before being shortly tackled by number 8, Braylor Beckwith.
Really just comes down to speed there. Got two really fast guys. Seems like the Indians were much faster. Once again, handoff, number 32, Peyton Mitchell, still being pushed. Just barely not into that end zone.
Take a look at our replay here. You see Peyton Mitchell push up the center, and even when you think he's down, he keeps on going, inches away from the end zone.
It's going to be 2nd and goal for the Tigers, right on the 1 or 2, somewhere close. Slaughter takes a snap. Hand off to number 32, Peyton Mitchell. He's going to bring in another Tiger touchdown, bringing the score. He's going to bring the score. 33.
Timeout. Injury timeout.
Was a timeout. Injury.
We'll be right back after this word from MCTV.
Around here, we like to cheer for the local team, and MCTV is here to connect you to the game. MCTV provides reliable, high-speed internet and Wi-Fi. From checking scores online, to streaming games or watching replays, or even playing the game yourself, we've got the speed you need. Call today to add or upgrade internet service. We're connecting what matters most. MCTV. We go the extra mile.
Coming back to the field, a big thank you goes out to MCTV.
Slowly walking off the field. Looks to be number 50. Eli Spurl. It is currently 4th quarter, final quarter of the game. Attempting the PAT is Vinny Keller. Remember, it is 4th quarter. It's good. Gonna bring the score 34-0.
More Tiger football after this word from Mears Nissan.
This is the 2023 Nissan Pathfinder, available with wireless Apple CarPlay.
Hey Siri, play my after-school playlist.
That gives you control when you need to switch it up.
Nah.
Or switch it back.
All right.
The 2023 Nissan Pathfinder. Anything but basic.
Remember, all roads lead to Mears Nissan.
And a big thank you goes out to Mears Nissan.
What a game this has been. It is still 4th quarter. 10 minutes and 58 seconds left on the clock.
Number 87, Nolan Hendricks to kick off for the Tigers.
Nolan Hendricks kicking this one off.
Number 4, Mason Sickles. Number 2, Carson Martino back deep for the Indians.
Clock seems to be ticking down. 10 minutes and 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Kick is up. Looks like that was received by number 2, Carson Martino.
Take a look at our replay here.
Number 3, Angelo Salvino.
See the kick is received at the 15. Quickly taken down at the 24. 23.
It's 1st and 10 on the 23. 10 minutes and 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bruner takes a snap. Quick handoff to Martino. Taken down by number 11, Zanai Berry.
And the pass to number 2, Carson Martino, is complete. Zanai Berry, number 11, in on the stop for the Tigers.
Takes a snap, not really finding much to do with it. He's going to run it himself. Really physical QB we've seen this entire game. Hit hard and taken down.
Take a look at our replay here. Move to the right. He's quickly taken down by Massillon's number 15, Damari Menard.
Third down. Third down for the Indians. Snap to Bruner. It's like a pass. Almost picked off.
Number 6, Casey Wade's pass.
Take a look at our replay here. You can see the one who throws this one off here is number 6, Kasim Wade, almost intercepted by the Massillon Tigers.
Number 8, Tayon Frazier, back to return for the Tigers. Number 16, Evan Rardin, back to punt for the Indians.
8 minutes and 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Looking to punt this way, punt this off again in the fourth quarter. Kick is up. Looking to make it around the 38. Good roll. Kept going back. Back there for the Tigers with number 10, Zachary Liebler. Tiger offense coming out. Jalen Slaughter is no longer in the game. That is actually number 7, Jaquez Carter. Carter takes a snap, hand off to Mylan Lennox.
Number 20, Mylan Lennox.
Leading up to the second down, it seems like Massillon was bringing out their 2s.
Take a look at our replay here. You can see Carter hands it off to Lennox. Lennox drives up the center looking for a gap. Gains a few yards for the Tigers.
7 minutes and 7 seconds left on the clock. Carter takes a snap. Hand off to Mylan Lennox. Trying to push his way up to get to that first down, and he's going to be close.
Mylan Lennox again with the carry.
It's going to be a yard short.
76, Matt Booth with the stop for the Indians.
Here, as you see in our replay, Lennox pushes through a bunch of defensive line, nearly getting us our first down.
Will be third down for the Tigers. 3rd and 1 to be exact. Carter takes a snap, hand off to Mylan Lennox once again. Still pushing. He is going to get that first down. 6 minutes left in this game.
Take a look at our replay brought to you by MCTV. You can see Mylon Lennox pushes through even though he has an entire circle of people on him, continues to drive through the line.
Massillon offense still dominating this game. First down for the Tigers. Carter takes the snap, hand off to Mylon Lennox. Taken down, just a little behind the line of scrimmage. There's 5 minutes and 17 seconds left on the clock.
Number 42, Riley Royce there to make the tackle.
Carter takes the snap. Quick pass down to number 80.
Number 7,
Ricardo Wells.
Take a look at our replay here. You can see Carter's short pass to Ricardo Wells, caught at the 38, is complete. Brought back a little bit.
Number 12, David Adams.
Third down for the Tigers.
3rd and 3 for the Tigers.
4 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock. Carter takes a snap. Hand off to Mylon Lennox once again. Oh, big tackle by number 44. Devontae Courtney.
Take a look at our replay here. You can see Carter's hand off to Lennox, drives up the center, then swiftly taken down by number 44.
Fourth down for the Tigers. They are going to go for it. Really close to that first down. Either try and pass this one up or rush him up to that line of scrimmage. Carter takes a snap, handoff to Lennox. Does seem he is going to get that first down.
Take a look at our replay here. You see Lennox driving up the center once again. Tigers doing a great job here at running the clock, keeping these plays going, getting these first downs.
Just like his brother, really running in there. Almost head first. Really having no fear. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock of this ball game. Carter takes a snap, drops back for a pass. This pass was intended for number 11, Zanai Berry.
The Massillon Football Booster Club will be meeting this Monday, November 7th at 7
Take a look at a replay here. You see Carter's snap just a little short of Zanai Berry.
This meeting is open to the public and memberships will be available at the door.
Two minutes left on the clock. Second down for the Tigers. Carter takes a snap, hand off to Mylon Lennox once again. Finding quite a bit of room to go.
Attention Massillon fans, tickets for next week's playoff games can be purchased online at WHSAA.org/tickets. Starting Monday evening at 5 p.m.
Attention Massillon fans, tickets for next week's playoff games can be purchased online only at OHSAA.org/tickets, starting Monday evening at 5 p.m. They will be general admission tickets only. Massillon Ticket Office will be open if you need assistance when purchasing tickets starting Tuesday morning. Credit cards are only accepted.
Carter takes a snap, Head up to Myler Lennox. Finds a little bit of room to go. Taken down by the Indians.
Number 44, Devontae Portland, and number 47, Jacobs Tisdale, both there in extra tackle for the Indians.
It's going to be first down for the Tigers. The Tigers are going to try and run down this clock. And that is the game.
Delay game.
Massillon Tigers win 34-0. As we wrap up tonight's coverage of the Massillon Tiger football, we want to take time to thank the members of our WHS-TV crew. Tonight's production crew includes, on camera, Sebastian Carey, Matt Gingras, and Edison Ferrero. Our color commentator tonight was Braden Geyer. And I'm Robert Freilich, your play-by-play announcer. Also thanks to our directors, Mr. Dewald and Mr. Rock. Once again, our final score, Massillon 34, Canal Winchester 0. Once again,
we'll be back to discuss more after these words from Home Appliance, Discount Tire Outlet, Joey's Kendall Tavern, and Fat Daddy Meats.
It's where we come together, where we are rested, nourished, and renewed. It's where convenience and performance surround the ones we love. It's home. Home Appliance and Whirlpool help homes happen with innovation you can depend on and quality you can trust. Right now, purchase select Whirlpool kitchen and Whirlpool laundry appliances and save. And pay no interest when paid in full within 12 months. Home Appliance, where your home comes together.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications, or strings, or hassles. It can be that way again. There's a simpler way to buy tires. At Tire Pros.
We're hassle-free, guaranteed.
It's still about the food at Joey's Kendall Tavern. Fantastic food with daily lunch specials. Don't want to cook tonight? Order Joey's delicious daily dinner specials, dine in or carry out. Professional catering is always available for any occasion, small or large, on-site or curbside carry-out. Whatever the event, Joey's Kendall Tavern has you covered. Great food, great variety, and great convenience, all at a great price. Visit our newly remodeled dining room and enjoy great food and atmosphere at Massillon's oldest gathering place.
Fat Daddy Meats. When you have that fillin' to do some grilling, Fat Daddy Meats offers lots of choices. Locally sourced ground beef, steaks, roasts, and prime rib, chicken, pork, bison, and jerky. Fresh Gulf of Mexico seafood, crab legs, scallops, shrimp, grouper, snapper, and even alligator. Available in several bulk bundle options or individual packaging. Conveniently located in Town Plaza on Federal Avenue, just off Route 21. Remember Fat Daddy Meats. When you have that fillin' to do some grilling.
Great game played by both teams here. Massillon Tigers will end up going up to face whoever won the game between Big Walnut and Watkins Memorial. It does appear Big Walnut did win that game 35-21, so that is who Massillon will be facing next week.
We'd like to announce a new school record. Coach Hudson had 100+ rushing yards in consecutive games, 11.
The previous record was 10 in 2018. Congratulations, Wiltrell. And ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the 50-yard line. In recognition of Coach Nate Moore, in his 8th year has broken the great Paul Brown's record of 80 wins, 8 losses, and 2 ties. Coach Moore now becomes the winningest coach in Massillon Tiger football history. Congratulations, Coach Moore, from all the fans.
Once again, everyone here at WHS-TV wishes to thank all of our season-long sponsors and our good friends at MCTV. Thanks for watching Massillon Tiger football all season long on WHS-TV. Tonight's game is the final game that WHS-TV will be covering this season. We want to wish Coach Moore and our Massillon Tigers the best of luck as they continue their chase for the state championship. Go Tigers!
And now,
our family relies on the internet every day. We both work from home at times, so our Wi-Fi has to be fast and reliable. We learn with it, laugh with it, and count on it for lots of devices in our home.
Your family depends on quality internet and Wi-Fi. That's why MCTV provides internet speeds and whole home Wi-Fi to keep you close to what matters most. To learn more about our internet and Wi-Fi options, visit mctvohio.com.